Oh, hello, and welcome back to the Parlay Closet podcast. You have your boys, Gibby and Noah, and we're going to be looking at good old UFC Abu Dhabi. I was about to say Saudi Arabia. Yep. How do you feel about? How'd you first off? First off, the intro first and foremost.
Yeah, play the intro.
Yeah, dude, I've been
We could-
working
we
hard
could-
on this.
We could play, we could talk behind the intro. It's good.
Yeah, we do it anyways.
Yeah. In Abu Dhabi.
Hey, I got Tom Aspinall in there. Speaking of which, what did you think of UFC 304, Gibby? How did you do?
I did pretty good. I did a round robin that only made even, but there was a couple parlays that was one leg short. But oh well. There's always next card. How'd you do?
Pretty bad, actually. I did.
Yeah,
Like, the
I did.
very beginning, I was getting all the fights right, like the fighters who win, but I was doing bad on the methods. But thankfully, I was only betting fighters. But the end just fell apart horribly. And I'm sorry, Bilal Muhammad champion is just.
I called it.
We let the meme go too far. Ugh. But at least Tom Aspinall and Patty saved the day. But I also heavily blame the midness of that card and a lot of those performances for the fact that it was at 5 a.m.
It was. That sucks for all the English crowd too. How late they had to wake up.
Bro,
to go
main,
to-
main event, there's a bunch of videos of people just fall on asleep.
Oh, I see. I could see that.
So, like, my thing, too, is I said if CLD versus RoboCop goes a distance, something is wrong. And it did. It did.
And what about Mohamed Makayev? Just likes to
What was all
show
that?
guys' ass. I don't know what was up with that.
That whole fight, dude. And then, like, so they said, like, Mokaev said that the UFC told him not to wrestle or they're going to cut him.
Really?
So he didn't wrestle. So that makes sense.
God.
But still, that fight just was not it, man. That was not it.
He's a wrestling specialist, and they told him not to wrestle.
Oh, they
Wow.
cut him. He's gone. Hope they cut Cop, too. I'm not a fan of Cop, especially after that. But, oh, well.
And it was supposed to be like a prospect fight too.
That was we were fighting.
And then
to get
yeah,
on the
they're
main
not
card.
And it's neither fighters are not gonna.
Flyweight division's dead. I'm calling it right now. I said it to you earlier before we started the podcast. I really think that they're going to end the flyweight division. I think it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, let's break down the Abu Dhabi card. I think this should be a decent card. There's some shit fights on here, but I think it's decent.
Yep.
So, first fight we have on here. I didn't even check to confirm the order for you, by the way. But first fight I have is Sandhagen Dumas versus Dennis Tululin. First fight for you.
Yep, that's good. I'm okay with audibles, dude. I could adjust. I listen to you.
Listen, unlike Waz, we love Waz.
Yeah.
But
we
yes,
do.
Sandhagen Dumas, Dennis Tululin. This is low level fight. Gibby, you've talked to me enough. You know one of my rules of fighters I don't pick. If you've lost to Josh Friend, Cody Brundage, or the Dawkins brothers, I don't pick you. Guess who Sandhagen Dumas lost to?
Oh, you're taking
Fremd.
Frem right there. Yeah.
I don't like Dennis Tululin. I don't want to pick him either. So I'm in a really bad spot here because I think Sandhagen Dumas is going to win it. But I'm going to stay true to my rule, and I'll pick Dennis Tululin to win by decision, as disgusting as that sounds. What do you think?
Tululin by decision. Wow. Yeah, I think Dumas has a good ground game. I think he'll hit harder, and he's got good leg kicks. Wow. Tululin, I mean, he's got zero ground game. He sucks in UFC. He's 1-3, but I mean, one of his fights was short notice. And let's see, Noah, you got Dumas last fight 100% right. So we're all 2-0 for him. So I'm going Dumas KO round 2 though. So if you're going Tululin, I won't be the guy that's 3-0.
So you know why I've gotten all of Dumas's fights right? Because Abu also lost to, I think, Brundage. So I was like, I could pick either guy. And then I picked Ruzaboyev just because Dumas lost to Friend. So I was like, all right, not picking him. I don't know. I do think Dumas is much more likely by submission, to be honest with you. But this is just, I got to stick to my rules. Okay. Next fight. Poor Jai Herbert taking on Rolando Bedoya, who got fraud checked. Yeah.
He did. A little.
Jai Herbert's never been the same since the Ilya Topuria knockout. He's never going to be the same. He's more gun shy, more hesitant. And Bedoya looked so good against Chaos Williams. And then he looked absolute garbage his last fight against Keenan Song. So I'm very on the fence about this, but I just think Bedoya's tougher. He's got more dog in him. So I like Bedoya decision, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm going, which is the same way, Bedoya by decision. I think Bedoya, like you said, he's got fast hands, and I think he's got good combos, and I think he'll take advantage by just putting more pressure on him. So I'll go Bedoya by decision.
Ooh, so we both got the underdog in that one too. That's interesting. Why is Herbert the favorite?
I don't know why either, because
He's
I
more
think
technical.
he's he's got questionable durability, and I think if Bedoya just goes in, full on power striking, then I think he could win it. But I don't think he's just got the KO power to just do it though. So that's why I said decision.
I don't think he has a K like the what's it called, the fight mentality. I think like
That's true, yeah.
he'll get him in the KO spot multiple times. He just won't know what to do is what I think. But oh well.
Correct, yeah.
And now, man, I said this card was good, and look what we're running into: Victoria Dudakova versus Sam Hughes. Next fight. Dudakova, she was like a minus like 500 or something crazy like that her last fight because of Jinyu Frey, and didn't look like that. Didn't look like that. I don't have a ton on this. Sam Hughes, I don't like her in this spot, to be honest with you, but I just don't think Dudakova should be a high favorite. I don't think she should be anywhere near minus 200. Should be a pick 'em at this point. And so Dudakova decision, but not confident.
Yeah, she's getting some love at FanDuel. She's getting closer to 185. So, but I'm going more with. Who am I going with? If Sam Hughes comes out aggressive and has good game plan, she could wear out Dudakova. But so I could see her winning it probably by But I'll go with decision. I don't think they get to finish a women's fight, so I'm going Sam Hughes by decision.
Honestly, this seems like a dog or pass. I just don't like Hughes.
Correct.
Yeah. Wasn't Waz like hard on Hughes? Like he was high on Hughes like a while ago or something like that. That was like a lock of night or something.
I mean, yeah. His last fight, we had Yasmin by decision, which me and you got 100% right. Is just Wazwin was all hyped on Sam Hughes.
All right, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna follow Waz's footsteps.
So you're going to the cover?
Yes, decision. Okay, on to the next fight. Gram Kutitelaze, if you need to pronounce that, Kutitelaze, versus Jordan Vucinic. Vucinic. I literally listened to a guy pronounce these, like their names, by the way. But Vucinic.
Yeah, short notice for that guy, Jordan.
Yes, he was I think it was Cage Warriors, and he was at featherweight too, so he's going up in weight, I believe.
Correct. I think his last fight was short notice too, and it was closer to lightweight as well. But
that was a lightweight fight, was it not?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think his was supposed to be. I think he weighed in like 159, maybe.
Why 159? What the heck?
It was because it was short notice for him. They did like a lightweight
catchweight.
Yeah, there you go, catchweight, like lightweight catchweight. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Guram Kutitelaze was a guy I was like, this is the future of lightweight. And then you saw it, all the lightweights, all the old guard just beat back the new guard. And I think the division's slowing down a little bit. I still think it's top, but I don't know, man. We lost a lot of the exciting new guard. Only one who penetrated through is Arman. Guram is no different. Jordan, I think, is pretty solid. I think he hits harder, but I'm just gonna bank on the UFC experience of Guram. I still think he's aight, so I'm gonna go Guram, and I think I'm gonna go Guram by decision.
Guram by decision, huh? I was thinking maybe Guram, but he kind of guesses out by the third round. So
that's what happened his last fight against Brenner.
Yeah, and if you're going with Jordan, he's got fast hands. He's relentless, but he just keeps his hands low. So I see, Guram gassing out and just, losing the fight in round 3. But I would think his UFC experience would get him there too. So, you know what? Screw it. I'll go Guram round 2 KO.
Oh my. I don't trust today.
He's coming out of Cage Warriors, you said?
Yeah, Cage Warriors.
Yeah, I don't trust these Cage Warriors fighters lately. They've been it's just Patty's been only the good one lately. That's it, right?
And even then, we were not high on Patty. I think, was I the only one who picked him to win, by the way? Or did you pick him to win? I think you did. Laws was not happy that Patty won.
No, I took Green. So yeah, you're the only one that took Patty.
I didn't think he'd look that good though. He looked really bad his last two fights. He had some excuse about like an injury or sickness or whatever, and looks like it was accurate because he looked like the best he's ever looked against Green. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do the Cage Warriors fade. So give me Guram decision, like, and you're taking him around 2 KO. You said
correct.
Yeah. Hey, someone else I really wish I could fade. Shamil Gaziev versus Dontel Mays. I said I don't think I'd ever pick Gaziev again. I'm never going to bet him again. After that awful performance against Frozen Strike where he quit.
Yeah, you're 0-2 with him. Yeah.
But then again, am I going to pick Dontel Mays?
Exactly, right? What is questionable fight IQ? I don't know.
Questionable fight IQ, questionable chin, questionable skills. Shamil, at least he looked like he had some skill and power. Correct. He just has no heart and no cardio. So I'm going to lean towards Shamil Gaziev by around 2 KO. I don't like it, but I'll take it.
You know what? If he's actually ready to show up, I'll take him around 1 KO. I think he'll be a better place, a happier place in Abu Dhabi. So
happier place. Where was he the last fight? Was that not in was that no? That was when they moved it.
They moved it, yeah.
Yeah, because
that he was the main event. Yeah,
he was supposed to headline the Saudi card. He said nah. All right. Ugh. Next fight, Muhammad Yahya versus Caio Fernandez. I don't got a ton on this fight, so I'm going to be brief. Fernandez has some pretty solid power. I think he's got some good power. I think he looked decent his last fight out against Casey. Yahya, I don't think he's UFC level. No.
Bad at grappling. Horrible.
No heart, no courage. I'm going to be going against Fernandez's decision.
Going Fernandez's decision?
I'm going Fernandez's decision, yeah, because like Yahya, his submission game is really sus, but I don't think Fernandez is going for the subs.
I think, yeah, there's a big gap in grappling. I think Fernandez is a way better grappler now. You said he's got better, striking, so I think that's way better Fernandez. I'll go Fernandez sub round 2 instead of decision. I think he'll actually get grappling, and I don't trust Yahya's grappling defense at all.
Yeah, his grappling defense is mid. I just don't see Fernandez doing it. So, oh well. Next fight, Azamat Murzakanov versus Alonzo Menifield. Gibby, you know how I feel about Alonzo Menifield. Such talent. He's athletic.
I mean, you got his last fight 100%, right?
Yeah, what happened? What did I pick? What was his last fight?
Against Alberg?
Yeah, what did I pick?
Round 1 KO.
For Alberg. Because I knew Menifield has negative fight IQ. I picked round 1 KO, and I didn't think it'd end in 12 fucking seconds, bro. Menifield has no fight IQ. Ozma at least has some fight IQ, and he's got solid boxing. If Menifield had good fight IQ, I think he could be a problem, but he doesn't. And I don't think he's going to get any fight IQ, and I think Azamat's going to piece him up and knock him out, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to go for round 1 knockout.
Yeah, this fight, I should have gone with knockout, but in my notes I put decision. You know what? You think he's going to get a knockout? I mean, he's got... Yeah, Azamat's got 9 fights... You know what? Yeah, you're right. By KO. I'll go round 2 KO. No, round 1. I trust you.
I don't trust Menifield, which is why I'm picking that. I just see Menifield just go like he might just like get him hurt for a little bit and just start swinging and just Ozma just
screw it. We'll have our second lock. Might as well.
Oh yeah. Now we're on to the main card. You'll have Yoel Alvarez versus Elvis Brenner, who we talked about briefly earlier. Yoel Alvarez is, man, you gotta kill him to take him out there, and that's what Arman Sadayukin did. But Elvis Brenner's the same thing. You gotta kill him to take him out there.
Correct.
After what he did to Damir Ismagulov, part of me wants to pick Brenner, but I think Alvarez is just the better fighter. I think their jiu-jitsu is gonna cancel each other out, but I don't see it going to decision. So I'm gonna be taking Alvarez by TKO. Still deciding on the round, but I even wrote in my notes. I wrote in brackets hard because I can't. This is one of the hardest fights to pick on the card. First or second.
Yeah.
Round 3 KO.
They both have good ground game. Alvarez fast on the elbows. Noah, you got Alvarez last fight 100% right, while me and Waz got Elvis's last fight 100% right. So I was feeling definitely Brenner because Brenner breaks people when he brings all that pressure. So but I was thinking, does he have any? Well, he's got a bunch of submission wins.
Yeah, but Alvarez is too good on the ground. That's why, I was like, oh, submission. 17 submissions for Alvarez, 11 for Brenner.
Oof.
I don't think this is gonna go the distance. These guys went the distance 5 times across their entire career of 43 fights. They went the distance 5 times out of 43 fights. I don't see either guy getting submitted. Neither guy's been submitted, but both guys. No, Brenner's never been TKO'd. I don't know, man. See, this is what I say. It's a hard one. I think KO. I don't see decision. I don't see submission. KO.
I could see this fight could end multiple ways, so that's why it's getting Brenner sub round 2.
All right. We're very different on this then.
What round you going for the KO? 3?
Yeah.
Once he gets weared out, yeah, that I could see that as well. Yeah. Oh well, I'm locked in a round 2 sub.
All right. Next fight. Mackenzie Dern versus Lupi Godinez. I'm a Dern. I keep rooting for her. I keep picking her, and she keeps just making me look like a freaking asshat. Lupi, on the other hand, is decent. You saying?
I got Dern's last fight 100% right.
Yeah, because he picked against her.
Yeah.
All right, what you think of this fight then?
I think Dern is tough. She's been working on her grappling well. Lupi, good boxer, just decent power, and she's really durable. So I think is going to decision for sure. So I'm thinking it's going to be more Dern. I think Dern is more dangerous. So.
See, Dern's dangerous if it gets on the ground and she lock up a submission. Otherwise, if this stays standing on the feet, and Lupi's got really good takedown defense. What's her takedown defense? It's 84%. I don't see Dern getting her down. I think it'll be standing. And if it's standing, we see Dern's striking is ass. And Lupi's is improving. It's not good, but it's ass. I don't think this will be a good fight. And I'm going to lean towards Lupi decision.
Makes sense. Who's the underdog, though?
It should be Lupi, I believe.
Is
Last time I checked. Yep, still Lupi.
And
slight underdog.
Dang, you're right. I think you made the right decision, but I'll stick with Dern.
Okay. I
don't know why. Why is he fighting? Why are both of these guys fighting?
Bro, I wrote in my notes. I literally wrote, bro, Ferguson, bro. But, and underneath, Chiesa, bro.
I know Ferguson right now is tied for the longest losing streak in the UFC history.
If it wasn't for a draw, Sam Alves would have it.
So you think he's going to get it? Yeah.
I don't like Michael Chiesa. You know how I feel about him. But I think Michael Chiesa was decent at best 6 years ago. Now, nah.
He's minus 670 right now on FanDuel.
Stay the hell away from this fight. I know you want to fade Tony Ferguson, but all I'll say in this defense, how has Michael Chiesa lost his last 3 fights, right?
by submission, or at
Yeah,
least
but a specific submission. No, not his last 3 fights. 2 of his last 3 fights, he's lost by the Darce. And do you know what we used to call Tony Ferguson back in the day? The Darce Knight. I don't. Tony Ferguson has 1, 2, 3. 3. He has 3 Darce chokes on his career. And Michael Chiesa has lost to the Darce choke 3 times. I don't know. I'm not lobbying for Tony. I'm not picking Tony, but I'm also not picking anything on this fight. You're asking who I'm picking for the game? Chiesa submission round 2. Screw it.
Yeah, I don't like this bet.
It's not Tony's time.
No, I think he's gonna get the record, getting 8 losses.
Bro.
Both of them probably gonna retire after this fight.
Bro, Tony Ferguson went from the
Both
longest
of them
win
should retire after this fight.
Homie's going from the longest win streak in lightweight to the longest losing streak in lightweight. How you doing?
That's gotta be, yeah. It's gotta be a record right there. But yeah, I guess then Chiesa by submission.
What round?
Because Ferguson can't stay on his feet. He's got to be on his butt. I'll go round 3. No. What was Ferguson's last?
I think it was 3, was it not? Yeah, it was 3. No, it was decision. He lost in round 3 to Bobby.
I'll go Chiesa decision then.
Why did I pick him to beat Nate Diaz?
I don't know, dude.
All right, let's stop. I mean, we're all that shit fight.
I don't want to talk about our stats with that fight. Screw it.
So, let's talk about good fight actually, and I think the second or first hardest fight to pick on the card, Chito Vera versus Davison Figueiredo. I like this fight. I think Figueiredo, he looked so good against Rob Font, but then against Cody Garbrandt, he seemed to be getting touched up. I don't know. I think the age might be finally catching up to Figgy, but also Chito Vera, we're finally seeing he's not that good. He's good against aged out veterans, which Figgy's close to, but otherwise, like, his grappling is ass. I think this fight is going to see Figueiredo wrestle and grapple a lot, and I think he's going to make Chito look like a dumbass. I just don't know if I see Chito getting submitted because never been finished.
Correct.
But I could see Figgy winning a lot of minutes, but I could also see Chito catching him, so it's really hard.
Yeah, Vera has that takedown defense, 70%, but
Aldo
he's really
took him down.
Correct. He's pretty durable too. It's just he's a really slow starter. So if you're giving up round 1, how are you going to make it up in round 2 and 3? So that's why I'm thinking Figueiredo by decision.
That's what I'm going to lean with too. Figgy by decision. He's been fighting slower now, but I think he'll come out with enough urgency to win him rounds 1 and 2. And I think Chito will take over completely round 3, and the fight's gonna be over.
I mean, Figueiredo's got some questionable durability, but I mean, since moving up a weight class, he's 2-0. So
he did look good, really good against Font, but there were some shots that Cody Garbrandt was tagging with where I was like. But then again, he did break Brian Kelleher's skull or injured his skull or something like that. So, well, Cody did.
Yeah, but I agree with you. If Vera comes out like more violent and unlike his last few fights, he might win it. But I don't see it happening really.
All right then, on to. I don't know why this is a co-main event over Figgy versus Davidson, but I guess they really like Shara down there. Shara versus a fellow Polski of ours, Michal Olinjicek.
Yeah. Yeah, Shara only fights in Saudi, so
it's weird.
Can't fight in US. Probably got some problems with, visa and all that, or something like that.
I don't know. Doesn't he have like a record for like beating people up in the street or something like that?
Probably, and that's why he didn't get the visa.
I think Shara's looked good his last couple fights, but not as good as many people were expecting him to be. Like, there was a lot of hype on this guy. They're saying he's going to be a nightmare, all this. He is a Dagestani pure striker with very bad grappling.
Correct.
I know Mihal is not known for his takedowns. Shot like maybe like 2 of them or something like that. He shot two takedowns. But I could see him shooting some against Shara. I think Shara will piece him up on the feet. Mihal has good power, but I think he'll get pieced up on the feet by the technique of Shara. He'll try shooting, but I don't think he's gonna get him down. So I'm gonna be taking Shara by. I hear you typing ready. Shara by round 3 KO. That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. Bet wise though, I think Shara is decent money. Actually, is he not?
I
Oh,
think
he's went up.
currently he's went up.
No.
He's
Last I saw, he was in the minus 180 range, which like that was pretty solid. Minus 238. I don't know.
I see 280 right now on FanDuel.
Damn, you're right. FanDuel's odds are bad compared to DraftKings.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, Mihao, I'm 3-0 with him. I know this guy. And what he did in his last fight, got that brutal arm bar. I don't know how he's fighting in this quick turnaround, really.
Yeah, that was
I
in
mean-
June, wasn't it?
Correct. It was June 1st.
Oh, Shara all day. I forgot about that against Holland. I forgot.
Mihao only like good side is just his ground and pound, but how he's gonna get him down there? That's the thing. He's not.
Well,
I mean,
Shara
he's
does
a-
have bad grappling, but still, Mihal needs
But
to knock
Mihal-
him down.
I mean, it's his right arm. I mean, good thing he's a southpaw, so but still, it's right arm. How he's gonna. So I'm going Chara round 2 KO.
All right, we both on bullet. Now we're on to the main event of the evening. We were actually supposed to have watched this fight back in was it a year ago? You were wearing the shirt. Ah, I'm so stupid. Why don't I have it on? Yeah, we were supposed to see. We went to
We did
Corey
see.
Sandhagen versus Umar, but we saw Corey versus Font.
Yeah, that was August 5th.
Damn, straight up a year.
That was like almost a year ago. Yeah, straight up a year ago. Yeah.
So Corey hasn't fought in a year.
Yep.
You know how I feel about inactivity. I don't know. It's I don't know. Like this fight is so weird to me. I think the odds are so disrespectful. Like I get it. He's a Nurmagomedov. He trains with Islam. He trains with Usman. He trains with Habib. Yes. But Corey's still a crafty veteran who's really worked on his wrestling. So
Has he? I mean,
he's only wrestled. Like, you watched the Font fight. You watched how everyone
I
left
did,
after
yeah.
round 2.
that's true. Yeah.
Only you and me stayed.
That is true. Yes. Well, I had to take my picture with Justin Jacoby. So yeah.
And he hasn't won a fight since.
No,
right?
he has not. I cursed him. Well, yeah, Corey, I think great striking, knows what to do on his feet, but I think just early on because of Dylan Shaw, I thought he struggled with grapplers, but I forgot about that fight with Rob Hunt. But
And his fight with Cheeto. He out wrestled the hell out of Cheeto too.
oh, yeah, that's true.
That's
Also,
a
it's
very
gonna be-
forgettable fight.
That is forgettable. Yeah, this is gonna be a great fight. Great. It's just all wrestlers, huh?
I wonder, like, I don't know, is Usman gonna be able, or Umar gonna be able to take him down? What about Corey's crafty striking? Don't forget those
He is
knees up
crafty.
the middle. Like when TJ shot a takedown on him, he did a flying knee and turned it into an inverted triangle. By the way, if you haven't, go watch the TJ fight. That's what fight nights used to be in the Apex. And though that card was amazing and that fight was amazing, but I don't know. I think part of me wants to lean towards Corey, to be honest with you.
You're convincing me, kind of.
Umar, his striking has improved. His wrestling is
Yeah.
definitely better,
Sure.
but experience. Look at who Umar has fought. Umar has not fought good guys, so I don't know though. But like, no matter what, no matter who you pick this fight, you're gonna look the other. It's gonna be super obvious. I think it's gonna be one of those things like, why would you pick Sandhagen? It was clear he was gonna lose. Or why would you pick Umar? There's no way he was beating Sandhagen. So I don't know.
Correct. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I was going more on Umar, just because. Well, yeah, no, but you convinced me to try to go Sandhagen because there's one time we hit him by decision against Rafan was all of our locks, so one of our locks, and we got it 100% right.
I know me my Sandhagen. which is why like something in me is screaming that he'll get it done. 5-round
feeling
fight too. We
I was
haven't seen
thinking
Umar in a 5-round fight. I'm
that's
talking myself
correct.
into it.
You are you do it.
I'm taking Sandhagen decision. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna look like a goddamn genius or a goddamn fool.
I think you might be onto something, but I'm taking Umar by decision.
More decision. All right, all right. One of us is gonna be right, unless
Correct.
it's like no contest. Okay.
Yep. We'll see. It's gonna be close.
Well, now, oh, that is not the game. Well, now, let's go over how we did for the game with Waz's scores as well too.
Yeah. So I took the lead. Let's go.
That was our first one.
That was our first one. Yeah. I had
I'm
25.
second.
Yeah, I had 25 points. Noah had 21. Waz had 20.
Look at how many times. Look, I got like mostly the winners. I just did not do good on any methods, any rounds. I didn't get any rounds.
Correct. I got one of the rounds, so I think that's how it helped me. But let's go to Waz's. What fight he had 100% right? I think he has 3. He had Sam Patterson sub round 1, 100% right. Arnold Allen decision, and then Tom Aspinall round 1 KO.
I loved it. Love it.
Noah, you had 3 fights 100% right too. You had Sean O'Bannon by decision. Obran Elliott by decision. That was a good call. And then Mohamed Makayev decision. He got his win and then got cut. Nice.
And why did I pick round 2? I didn't even want to say I gave Blades too much credit. I don't think Blades ass. I just undersold Aspinall again.
Yeah, and then we'll go to me where I had 4 fights 100% right. I had I agree with you on Shauna Balin by decision. I had agreed with I think Waz had Allen by decision. I agree with you on Mohamed Makayev by decision. And then I agreed with Waz again with the Aspinall round 1 KO.
I could have won had I just had more faith in my boy. Actually, I just realized that.
Yeah, I thought I had more faith in Kiefer, so I guess the wrong round for him. And then Patterson, just what the hell happened to him? I thought I had higher hopes for him. But yeah, Waz got Mick Parkins got an extra win on his column, so he's 4-0 with him. Tom Aspinall 3-0, but Bruno Brazil 0-3.
Me.
Yeah, you had one guy added to your list, Mohamed Makayev. And now he's gone. Yeah.
I knew my boy Mokayev.
But yep, he's added on my list too, along with Nathaniel Wood. So.
You know what's funny? Even though Tom Aspinall is so much of my boy, I know I'm 1-3 with him, am I not? Or 1-2?
With Tom Aspinall?
Yeah.
Let me double.
I'm pretty sure I picked against him against Martian and also Sandhagen.
Give me a second. Tom Aspinall, you are 1-2.
I will have faith in my boy for the foreseeable future, and I think he will beat John Jones. Fight to me.
Yeah, and I like how your record with flyweights are 77.5%, but then you said they're getting rid of the flyweight division, so
I feel like they're gonna, man. I don't know. Why would I mean, I don't see, but I guess Mokayev, but he's the number 1 contender you just cut. But then they cut Nate Maness.
And then
what the hell are we doing?
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, there's always probably a prospect that'll come in and make it better. Who knows?
One dude from I think 1FC they grabbed actually. Oh well.
Oh yeah, that's the game. And I think that's the pod too.
Yay! All right then. Say bye, Gibby.
All right, bye guys.